Welcome back to the 2016 British Soap Awards. Time now for a moment of very special recognition. It's the award for Outstanding Achievement. This year's winner has had an even more remarkable year than ever. To tell us more about the very worthy recipient, please welcome Adam Woodyard.
Now, I don't know about you, right, but I can't remember episode 527 of EastEnders. Now, that's not surprising, really, as it was over 26 years ago. But it was one of the most significant episodes of EastEnders ever, because it was the first appearance of a character portrayed by an actor who I think is not just the best actor in EastEnders, but one of the best actors on British television. Believe me, he really isn't one for gushing praise, right? He just wants to turn up at work, do his job to the best of his ability, and he does, consistently, year after year. His character has been through numerous affairs, including one with his brother's wife, alcoholism, drug addiction, prison, 4 wives, including my mum. He's even been my stepdad. And when he was shot, 22 million watched to see who done it. I watched to see who was a lousy shot and missed because I was fed up with him shoving my head down the loo. Look, I'm sure by now you all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, it is, of course, Steve McFadden! Let's take a look at what has made him the very deserving winner of tonight's Outstanding Achievement Award.
Phil is such an iconic character because of the way Steve portrays him.
Stop the car. Get stuck. I said stop the car!
Steve McFadden brought Phil Mitchell to life in this show. He really has.
He's one of the best actors I've ever worked with, Steve.
Sleeping with you was cheap. You've always been easy.
Steve has been a really good mentor on and off screen.
Don't you touch my boy, do you hear me?
I do look at him like a father figure, I really, really do.
Come on!
The Mitchell family are probably the most famous family in soap.
Stay a bit longer. This place is going to seem empty.
Well, Phil's a mummy's boy at heart, isn't he? Yeah. He's like a child around Peggy.
Am I not worth living for?
Phil's relationship with Peggy has just been so moving. You can just really feel the love and it grabs at your heartstrings and they're just wonderful together.
Phil Mitchell's track record with women, well, let me see. He's been married 4 times. What does that tell you about the man? But I think the one person he truly loves is Sharon.
Sharon Gate was just intense.
When we all found out that Phil was cheating on Kathy, was a fantastic scene.
What about Phil? You slept with him, remember?
Phil was a nice side of Grant, without the other stuff.
And after, in The Arches, it stands out in my mind so much because the performances were just amazing.
I'll tell you what love is. Love is me not slamming your face through that wall. If that's what it takes for us to sort this out, just do it.
Normally, they're fighting against other people, but to actually be at war with each other was just something that I think grips the nation.
Let's have it, Phil.
Who shot Phil?
Oh, who shot Phil?
I know who you are!
It was Lisa. To have 22 million watching a single episode of Who Shot Phil, I mean, how amazing is that, really?
I don't think I've seen anybody play a drunk as well as Steve McFadden.
I filed for divorce. Sorted.
It's not over the top. It's quite vulnerable and it's quite sad. And people feel sorry for him, even though he's a brute.
It's so real. It's just utterly heartbreaking to watch.
This past year, he's just outshone everybody. I think he's been wonderful.
I'm so proud of Steve getting this award. I'm quite moved by it, actually, because I think it's a long time coming.
I am so proud of you and happy for you. I really am.
Really well deserved, Mac. Love you, boy.
26 years, let's hope for 26 more. Love you lots. Mwah.
Now, unfortunately, Steve couldn't be with us tonight, but he sent us this message.
Wow. Wow. What can I say? What can I say? I don't know what to say, because I don't normally get awards, but I've got one now. So what I have got to say is thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight, but I've got a few thank yous to make, which are my mum and dad, thank you so much for being so wonderful, supportive and helpful over all these years. You're the best mum and dad I could possibly have, thank you. I want to say thanks to everyone at EastEnders, the cast, the crew, just everyone here is fantastic. They're just an unbelievable team. Thank you for supporting me and being behind me. And last but not least, I must mention Barbara Windsor, who's been an absolute pleasure to work with and a wonderful, wonderful person and friend in my life. Thank you, Barb, for everything. Last but not least, to the people that watch the show, because without you, it wouldn't be worth doing. It would be meaningless. So thank you for watching the show and loving it like we do. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
It's hard to believe that's his first soap award in 15 years. Thank you, Adam, as well. Our next award.